Good morning, student. Today we have to learn data structure. First, we have to know what is data structure. First is introduction. What is data structure? Data is a collection of fact, figure, or set of value or a specific format that refer a single set of item value. The items are then classified into sub-item, which is a group of items that are known as a simple primary or for an item. Data structure, it is a simple concept, that is data structure is a number of value or a number of a rule of set is known as data structure or data. We have lots of data, like student data, student number. For example, company, we know that company have lots of employees, then lots of employees role, their address, their number. It is one kind of data. So we have to know, this is a diagram, this is employee, then their ID, their number, their address, their job title, and their gender. It is a lots of data. We have one employee, have ID, unique ID, unique name, have unique address, have unique job title, and have unique gender. We have to first name, middle name, last name. In name, we know always that we have to your first name, then middle name, and then last name. Then we have address. First address is state or area, in which area you have to stay. Then job title, it is where it is a job title in your base, in your education base. Okay, this is the one example of data structure. Okay, how we arrange data, how we manipulate data, and this data where you store it. This data store in different kind of factor, different kind of uh, what actual data structure. Data structure is a branch of computer science that study of data structure allow to understand organizing of data and management of data flow. We have to know organization and the manage of data flow. Here are some algorithms. What is meant by algorithm? Algorithm is none of them one process in which algorithm is a stepwise set of instruction to be written to perform a specific task. When we have to perform a specific task, we have to know that we have protocols or we have to rules that we can do the things in their way, in instruction way or in protocol way or in rule way. After the data structure, we have to know the classification of data structure. In that data structure, then linear data and non-linear data. There are two types of classification. First is linear data and second is non-linear data. Linear data means when we have to create a data or we have to store a data, it is in a linear way or it is in sequential way. And what is non-linear data? The non-linear data is combined, or we have to store in different way, or it is not in sequential order. It is how to we maintain it is we rarely maintain it. That is in different type, that like a tree or graph. In linear data, we have to static data or dynamic data. In static data, we have to arrange. We have to array. What is meant by array? Array is a structure that in array we have to store the data in sequentially order. That is 10, 20, or 30. It is a one kind of data. For example, data 10, 20, or 30. In array, we have to arrange the data. It is in sequentially way, that is 10, 20, 30. It is a lots of data. It is its structure. It is array structure. It is linear data. It is in sequential order. And we have to know that in dynamic data, sorry, we have to queue, stack, and linked list. In nonlinear data, we have to tree and graph. What is tree structure? Tree structure, it is that tree structure. The data is not in sequential order. And what is graph? Graph, it is none other than a graph. You have to know. We have to learn in mathematics one of graph. It is a linear data structure. It is a graph. It is a tree. This is non-linear data structure. This is non-linear data structure. Good morning, student. Let's what we see. We see that the all data structure are learned in DSU. That is a linear data structure. Linear data structure, it is arranged in sequential order. Where each element is attached to its previous and next adjacent element is known as a linear data. In linear data, example are array, stack, and queue. Then static data. What is meant by static data? The static data structure has a fixed memory size. It is easier to access the element in the static data structure. स्टॅटिक डेटा स्ट्रक्चरमध्ये आपण ते एलिमेंट इझिली ॲक्सेस करू शकतो. आणि स्टॅटिक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर हे कसं आहे, फिक्स मेमरीमध्ये जातं. आणि जे आपण डेटा स्ट्रक्चर पाहणार आहोत ते आपल्या मेन मेमरीमध्येच फंक्शन त्याचे वर्क होणार आहेत, की जे फंक्शन्स तुम्हाला फक्त तुमच्या मेमरीमध्येच ते परफॉर्म करायचे आहेत. तर त्याच्यामध्ये फॉर एक्झाम्पल आहे ॲरे. देन वी हॅव टू सी ग्राफ. ग्राफ इज आर नॉन लिनियर पेरियोडिकल रिप्रेझेंटेशन एलिमेंट सेट. ग्राफ, you know that graph, this is one kind of graph. It is a pictorial representation. It is a non-linear. Then It consists of finite node set, is also called a vertical, connected by a link. It has node, they are connected each other. Then we have to know hash table. Hash is also called a hash table, can be used either linear and non-linear. For example, convert in the library has a convenient number, assign facilities, information about book. हॅश टेबल काय असतं की हॅश टेबल कॅन यूज आयदर लिनियर और नॉन लिनियर. हॅश टेबल हा आपण लिनियरमध्ये पण यूज करू शकतो आणि नॉन लिनियरमध्ये पण यूज शकतो. देन वी हॅव टू नो लिंक लिस्ट. व्हॉट इज लिंक लिस्ट? Linked list is a store data item collection in a linear order. Each element in a linked list contain a data item and a link reference to the subsequent item of the same list. Linked list is a linear data which is store the items, is known as a linked list. It is a linear data structure. Then we have to know stack. What is stack? Stack is store collection of item in a linear order. It is also in linear order used to when applying the operations. For example, the order could be first in first out. What is mean by first in first out? If you have this is a stack diagram, this is our content, it is our field. We have to know, we have to first arrange store 10, then 20, then 30. In data structure, stack has a one end to remove the element and one end to add the element. So that's why when you have to put 30 in the stack, it is firstly out of the stack, it going first out. Then second is 20 and then last is 10. It is known as a first in first out process. First in first out, it is FIFO, or it is last in last out process. It is last in 30 we have to create store in last, it will be going to first, it is last down first process. Then we have to know queue. Next is queue. Queue store the item collection sequentially in like a stack, but the operation order must be first in first out. In queue you have to know the this is a queue diagram, it is a front and it is rear. It is two type in queue. Front means somewhere front. Next is tree. Tree store the item collection in abstract hierarchical. They are the multi-level data structure that use a node. The bottom node is called leaf node. It is a tree structure. The bottom node is called what is it called leaf node, and the front node is known as root node. The tree is started from top to bottom. The topmost node is called root node. The topmost node is called root node. Each node has a pointer that pointer to adjacent node. Each node has a pointer that pointer to adjacent node. Here is the last part. Here is the introduction of your data structure is end. Thank you.